What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be applying for the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card without a business. Then, not only that, but I'm going to tell you guys the secret on how you can also apply for a business card without owning a business. I actually believe a majority of you out there can probably apply for a business card without even knowing it, and also without having a business. So first, I'll do a quick overview of the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card and also why I'm applying for this specific card. Then I'll tell you guys how you can also apply for a business card without owning a business. And lastly, I'll be applying for this business card so you guys can see if I get approved or denied. And that way you can also see exactly how I'm applying for this card so you guys can do it yourself too. All right, so why am I choosing the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card? Well, this card has a $0 annual fee and comes with a $750 sign-up bonus after you spend $6,000 on purchases in the first 3 months after account opening. But as you can see on screen, there is a limited time offer going on where you'll actually earn $900 rather than the $750. Now, even with the standard $750 cashback bonus, that's still fantastic value for a $0 annual fee card. What makes it even better is that cashback is actually put into your account as Chase Ultimate Rewards points. So if you have a Chase travel credit card such as the Sapphire Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, or the Ink Preferred, then you can transfer those points out to transfer partners or use them on the Chase Travel Portal for a 25% bonus or a 50% bonus if you're using the Sapphire Reserve. That gives you the possibility to use these points for up to thousands of dollars in travel. Now, besides that sign-up bonus, the card doesn't have too much going on. It does earn 1.5% cash back, or if you have one of those travel cards, it'll earn 1.5x points. It also does have a temporary 5% cash back on Lyft rides or 5x points. And as a little bonus, it does have 0% intro APR for 12 months. So if you do have a large purchase coming up, this can really help you out there. The three main reasons my wife will be applying for this credit card is, of course, number one being that high sign-up bonus. Secondly, she is currently just below Chase's 524 rule. And so I figured this would be a great time for her to apply for one of the Chase Inc. business cards, as the business cards don't affect your 524 status. As long as you're below 524, then you can get approved for the card. But once you are approved for the card, it won't increase that 524 status. And lastly, we actually don't have a Chase catch-all credit card because we do have the Freedom Flex, which is, as you all know, very similar to that Freedom Unlimited card. And then we also have a Capital One Venture X card, which gives us ×2 miles on every single purchase, which is technically higher than the 1.5x points you would earn on any of the Chase Unlimited cards. However, I will say it'll be nice to have in my back pocket just in case I do need to earn more Chase points. I will have a catch-all card rather than just earning 1x on everything. All right, so how am I getting this business card without having a business? Well, I'm doing so by applying as a sole proprietorship. Now, this is something I think a lot of you can also do without even realizing it. A sole proprietorship basically means you are your business. You're using your social security number to apply for the card rather than, say, an employee identification number, so you don't have any employees or anything and you basically run everything yourself. A sole prop can include very basic things such as walking a dog, babysitting, selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay. There's plenty of things that qualify as a sole proprietorship. So when I applied for my Inc. Cash card, I actually applied as a sole proprietorship simply by using my side gig where I sell some sports gear on the side using Facebook Marketplace. So even though my numbers aren't very high, my revenue is not super high, I don't spend a lot for my business, I was still able to get approved for that Inc. Cash card. So today, my wife will be applying as a sole prop and will be doing so because we sell some home goods on the side. I used to rent an apartment, we used to rent a home, and now we own a home. So we've gone through plenty of different items that we've now sold on Facebook Marketplace, which then qualifies us as a sole proprietorship. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and jump into this application and let's see if we get approved. But before that, if this information was useful to you, I would greatly appreciate if you left a like on the video. And of course, if you haven't already yet, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get back to it. All right, so now I have pasted in my own referral link for my wife now, and you can see all of the Chase Inc. business card options pop up. So we're gonna go ahead and select the Business Unlimited card. And this will take you directly to the application. All right, so now that we've opened the application, I'll go ahead and do a quick run through of all the different stuff you need to put into the application. And then afterwards, I will go and input my information, and then we'll see if I get approved. So first, we have the authorizing officer title. So as a sole prop, you are the owner of that sole proprietorship. So we will click on owner. Then you'll go and enter your normal information. So you enter your first name, your last name, your date of birth, enter your mother's maiden name because Chase loves to hear about that. And then down here, you will enter your social security number. Go ahead and put that in here as this is for your personal information. Then you'll get down to your address type. So again, just go ahead and enter your address. This doesn't apply to the business quite yet. And then at the bottom, we have the email address, a phone number, enter that stuff as well. And now we have your total gross annual income. This is typical with any credit card. So just go ahead and input that total annual income. This does include household income. So if there's more than one of you, you can include all of that into the total gross amount. But even with a normal 9-to-5 job, just go ahead and enter your average annual income and you should be fine. Then getting down to the business information, where this is where a lot of people get stuck. So first we have the legal business structure. So as you can see, sole proprietorship is an option. That is what we'll be selecting today. Then go and enter the business legal name and the desired business name on the credit card. Now as a sole prop, this will really just be your first and last name. So go and enter your first and last name here as well as enter it here. Then moving on down, we have, does your business use another name? In this case, no, it does not. So just click on no. Now this is where it can get a little tricky as well. So now we have the tax ID type. Normally people would use, say, an EIN, but in this case, as a sole prop, we will be using our social security number. So go ahead and select that and enter your social security once again right here. Then moving down, is your business's physical address the same as your personal? Well, we are working out of home, so yes, it is. And then number of employees, you can see right beneath it that enter the number of all additional employees, not including yourself. So as a sole prop, I am the only employee, or in this case, my wife is the only employee. So I'm going to be putting 0 down. Then the business phone number can be the same as your normal cell phone number. And moving on down, we now have the business established date. This doesn't go down to the day, just the month. And so just give a quick guess on what you think the established date was. So in this case, I mean, we started selling stuff way back in the day. So I would go back a few years and put that month in. It really just depends. You could be applying for a future business as well. So if you need to put, say, either this month or possibly even a future month, I believe that's an option as well. Then moving on, we have the annual business revenue. Now this isn't profit, so just any money that comes in from the business itself, you will be putting that here. Figure out a range on what you think the business will be making or what you have made in the past, depending on what you've done. So in my case, selling some home good stuff on Facebook Marketplace or even eBay, I would do maybe around the $2,000 to $3,000 range. I don't want to lie, so I don't want to go above that. But of course, you want to give the more generous number compared to the lower number because you obviously want to get approved. But once again, you don't want to lie to the banks, so don't overestimate too much. Then moving down, we have the business category, the business type, and the subtype as well. So in my case, we can run through them real quick. Here are the different options. I believe I would choose retail, as right here we see home goods. I would click on that one. Then for the business type, this one gets very specific, but don't worry about it too much. I'm just going to go ahead and do home furnishing stores, as that's basically who I'm competing against. Even though I don't have an actual furnishing store, this is the closest thing to that. So I'll click on that. And then the subtype, there's not too many options here. Again, getting very specific. I'm just going to be safe and select all other home furnishing retailers. And then that code will automatically fill out for you, so no need to worry about that. And lastly, we have the estimated monthly spend. So this is monthly, not annually. And once again, don't go too overboard. I mean, in my case, I'm not really spending that much money per month. So I would do something like maybe $100 to $200 a month. And then coming on down, would you like any employee cards? No, don't need any. And then that's pretty much it. Before you get down to paperless, sure, why not? The pricing and terms, of course, you can run through this. This will show your APR, the 0% fixed APR for 12 months. That's always great to have. So go ahead and take a look at that. And that's it. At that point, you can now submit the application. So I'm going to quickly run through this, enter the information I need for my wife, and then submit it, and we'll see if we get approved. All right, so just like that, I've entered the information, and now it's time to submit the application. Will we get approved? Let's find out. Submit. The infamous loading ring. What's going to happen? Do we wait? And we wait. It's always scary applying for business cards. You never know. And just like that, we were approved. Round of applause, round of applause. So we do have a $5,000 credit line, 18.49 variable APR, and we have the unlimited now. We're good to go. So just like that, using a sole proprietorship, I was able to get the business unlimited card for my wife. So as you can see, it really isn't that difficult of a process. I think almost anyone can apply for this card, and I can't recommend it enough as it's a no annual fee card, but you get a ton of points on that sign-up bonus, and of course you're in 1.5% back on all purchases. Now, you may be thinking, how am I supposed to hit this very large sign-up bonus if I don't put that much spend towards my business? Well, I'm not going to recommend putting personal spend on a business card. However, there are plenty of data points out there, if you just Google it yourself, that people do use these Inc. business cards for personal spend, and they don't have any issues with it. I think the biggest thing is just being in good standing with Chase, no late payments or anything like that. And then, of course, paying off that Inc. business card in full every single month to prevent any further issues. If you do that, I think you'll be fine, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. So if you guys are interested in earning a ton of Chase UR points, I do have my referral link down below in the description, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys use that to sign up. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. And let me know in the comments, do you guys have your own Chase Inc. business card? And if so, which one? Now that's all I have for you today, but feel free to check out one of the other videos on the screen, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.